Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my first Pokemon Yellow first gen Nuzlocke, brought to you by Nostalgia Gaming Retro, and my name is Infamous. I go by Infamous on YouTube and Discord. I also go by Roger on YouTube, Discord too, and on Minds.com. So if you're on Minds.com, check me out. Like I said, this is my first Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke, and I wanted to also mention the point system on here, because since it's been a little while since I've done that, I think a couple of episodes. So I'll go through the point system and get it taken care of. Now, Nostalgia Gaming Retro has a point system to go with their Nuzlocke, and I don't think anybody else has one, so let me explain it to you how it works. You start out the Nuzlocke playing Pokemon, any one of your choice, and you start out with 151 points. Now, on the first battle, one with your rival, the professor's grandson, there's a sympathy rule there. You only lose 1 point on that one if you lose it, but the rest of them you don't lose 1 point. That's what the sympathy rule is about. Now, as you go through, if you don't name your Pokemon, it'll cost you 55 points, so you have to take 5 points off 151. If you revive a Pokemon, that'll cost you 25 points each time you revive a Pokemon. And if you or your character blacks out, it'll cost you 50 points each time, and you have to start over. And all members of your party suffers permadeath. Using health potions or items will cost you 20 points each. It costs points to use healing items, but the Pokeshop doesn't cost anything, so instead of using the potions and items, go to the Pokeshop and heal your Pokemon. Pokemon that faints costs 10 points each, and that Pokemon is dead. Like I said about the permadeath. Remember not to heal your Pokemon before placing it into the computer as a permadeath. So when your Pokemon dies, you take it to the computer and you put it in with the life all the way down, and don't heal it first, because then you'll be the points will be taken off for those Pokemon because you healed it before you did it. That'd be, I think, 20 points each. A Pokemon that faints, yeah, it'd be 10 points each. Okay. No, 20 points. 20 points each for health potions and items. Or no, reviving, I think, has its own separate thing. Okay, now one Pokemon for each area, and you can't catch the same Pokemon twice, which I found out that's not true. You can catch the same Pokemon. It's just you can't catch two Pokemon in the same area. Now, Nostalgia had something written down there and he revised it, and apparently I didn't get the revision in this note, so I should have grabbed that. The areas are indicated by color changes in the tiles, usually, like whenever it's orange in one area or green in another area, those are usually the different areas, but sometimes that's not the case. So always know your areas. A trainer can keep the gift Pokemons and capture a Pokemon in the same area, so you can have the gifted Pokemon if you've captured one in that same area. It's a given. Okay, and remember, before you go into this, remember to plan out your team. Don't just go in and capture Pokemon and play it like that. Just build a team, one that you think will work to beat the game. The only way to gain points in this game is to beat the gym leaders. For each gym leader that you beat, you earn 25 points, and the only way to add points to the Nuzlocke point system, so that's the only way you can. I used to say slow down and farm for XP, but here lately I've been doing some test runs and everything, and I've found out that it really doesn't help very much when it comes to farming in this game. Here lately I've been going more towards just fighting the trainers, and sometimes I'll go after, you know, wild Pokemon, but that's about it, because it really doesn't make very much of a difference. So that is the point systems. Let's get to the game. So right now I'm at 51 points. I have Light Bulb, Glitch, Kadabra, Dinobot, and Cosmic. Now I also believe that I have Cocoa Puff in the daycare. Alright. Now these halls, they do have stuff in them if you're willing to go and click all the way down it. The best thing I've learned to do is just go down that hallway and rapidly click on your A button. If you go down one aisle at a time, you might catch one. Down at the lower bottom in that one, I know there's a something there. Down that grassy field right there too, there's Abras. You can catch good Abra there. Level 19. My big issue at this point is I'm ready to go into this area, and I left Cocoa Puff all the way back at the other area, so I'm gonna have to go back to get him, because he's gonna be a pretty high level when I pick him up. Now we come to the fun part. Who's this guy? I'm guarding this poster. Go away or else. What are you guarding that poster for? Oh no, it's Rocket and he wants to fight. I do have to say I'm pretty impressed with Glitch on here. This is a well-balanced Pokemon. Like I said, this is my first time doing a Nuzlocke. I really haven't played this game at all, other than with Rapid Glitch, which that's nostalgia. That's his gaming name. But before then, I mean, I knew what my nephews had always talked about, because they were always into it, but I finally started playing. But getting on with what I was saying though, Glitch is really a good, well-balanced Pokemon. He's a Butterfree. And Light Bulb there, he's just amazing. I was really surprised with how strong those Rattatas are too. Like they can take on some of the stronger Pokemon. I was also surprised with how weak Pikachu really is. Everybody says build them up, build them up, build them up, and all that. And I was thinking that it was for what's her name, Wendy, or I think it was Misty or Wendy or something down there with the water Pokemon, and I did my best to do it. I didn't even beat him with Cosmic. Yeah, and I forgot to mention too, my points, if you haven't read it, I guess, up on top is 51 points. I thought I was going to get hit a lot harder coming out of that cave, but apparently I did better than I thought I would. I was surprised I even had freaking 51 points. I'm gonna start speeding things up a little bit too. Like I said, I mentioned the farming thing. I was just kind of curious, so I went and did some test runs, starting at the beginning, going forward, and there really isn't very much difference. I just discovered something mysterious. What's he guarding that poster for? Hey. A switch behind the poster. Let's push it. Just put your finger where it don't belong. Didn't you already say that? Oh, look at this door. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna just completely kick all of the Team Rocket's butt. Each and every one of them. You watch. Yeah, out of my team now, I have to honestly tell you, I think at the moment Cosmic is probably the weakest link out of all of them. I'd say that Kadabra is the best so far, followed by Glitcher, Dinobot maybe. Dinobot has his own setup too, but he's not one of the beginner Pokemon either, him or Kadabra. But if grabbing your first Pokemons, I'd say go for Glitch, go for Caterpie, and evolve them from there. Then I'd say, you know, get that free, like Dinobot, I forgot what his Pokemon, but he's free when you get up to that point. And then with Kadabra, he was an Abra at first, and when you capture him, you just throw the Pokeball at him. Don't try to fight him or he'll teleport out. and evolve him. The one you really need to take focus on is when you go into the cave to get the moonstone. Right there, the first cave. Get yourself an eco dude, I think his name is. That's Light Bulb. He's been real handy. There's a lot of moves that these Pokemon do that don't affect him. Well, I've done good so far. I've actually been able to talk for almost 17 minutes. And I am going to give up on that level 30 thing. I was getting a little too obsessed with that. I'm just gonna go straight for it. I don't care if they go crazy or not. I'm still just gonna usually when I come back out of the Poke Shop after a battle like that, it's because I had to teleport out and restore my health to Poke Shop. And to do that, if I get poisoned or something, I'll get outside of the building or cave that I'm in, and I'll teleport with Kadabra. You can teleport with them anywhere except for inside of structures. This is the second good place to get a Kadabra. Everybody shows up by the daycare, but this is where you want to go to get an Abra. You get a level 19. The hard part is catching him. You got 5 million videos on YouTube showing the Abra at the daycare, but nobody shows one about this area right here. And this is why. Yeah, I just got a level 19 Abra. Just have to wait. I wonder what I'm gonna name him. I am going to name him Lactose the Intolerant. So now we have Lactose the Intolerant, level 19 Abra. Now the key is gotta get him leveled up. And it begins. So now I'm going to be quiet and I am going to let the game play so you guys can see it. The scores will show and everything over here for me it's on the right hand side, and whenever the Pokemon change over and what their names are. So now I'll be quiet and let you guys watch.
you